Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB back in the building, back with another video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop a new vid. Now let's get into it real quick. I want to talk about Gary Russell Jr., guys. I've been loosely following the stuff, the drama that's been going on with him lately. Apparently, him and Terrence Crawford has bad blood, and it's just escalated, snowballed to this big thing now. You got Devin Haney involved, and it's just crazy going on. And let me say this: if you're not familiar with Gary Russell Jr., he's the 126-pound WBC champion. The guy's got some of the fastest hands I've ever seen. I really like the dog in him. I like his work ethic. I think he's a force to be reckoned with. So I wanted to put that out there for you guys who aren't familiar with him. You can go check out some of his highlights online. But like I said, apparently him and Terrence Crawford has bad blood, and they have been going back and forth. I don't want to really get into that situation, but anyway, Terrence Crawford was trying to get a fight with Kell Brook, and they pretty much sent him a $1.5 million offer to fight, which was lowball in my opinion. And of course, Eddie Hearn and Kell Brook wasn't going to take a $1.5 million, that lowball offer. I wouldn't have taken that either, a fighter of his caliber. And Gary Russell Jr. said that he would fight Terrence Crawford for $1.5 million. He knew Kell Brook wasn't going to take that, so he said he would do it. And the only reason he was doing it, basically, because of the personal beef between those two. And of course, Terrence Crawford never really responded to that. But Devin Haney chimes in and says, "Hey, talking to Gary, I'll give you $1.5 million and you can fight me." Which Gary Russell responds that, it's going to have to be more money because it's business between us. The thing with Terrence Crawford was personal, so you're going to have to up that by at least $500K, which Devin Haney, implies on his social media that pricing yourself out is the new duck. Now, I got to say this, $2 million is not pricing yourself out for somebody of Gary Russell's ability and him being a champion. I don't see that as pricing yourself out. But, it's a little gamesmanship going on here. And so he also says, like I said, I'm paraphrasing, don't let your personal get in the way of your business. Don't let it mess up your money, basically. So I guess Gary Russell's not trying to hear that. And so he pretty much, calls Devin Haney's bluff and says, I'll take that fight. And I gotta say, man, Gary Russell's got some dog in him, and I'm not sure if this fight's going to get made, but if it does, that's a win for the fans, in my opinion. Gary Russell Jr., he is, like I said, he is a 126-pound champion, and Devin Haney fights at 135, so, I guess he would have to come up. But I think that would be an interesting fight. These guys both have great skill sets. They both have fast hands. Devin Haney's the bigger guy. Gary Russell's kind of smaller in stature. I think he's like 5'5", if I'm not mistaken. Devin Haney's around 6 feet tall. So I don't know how that's going to work out. We've seen short fighters that can fight well too. And I know Gary Russell has dog in him, so I know he's going to put on an excellent show if this fight takes place. Things are starting to heat up now, guys. The beginning of the year, we didn't have much going on because of the pandemic, but it's starting to heat up. It seems like everybody's trying to shoot for November to fight. You got the Danny Garcia fight. I've heard through the grapevine now they're talking about trying to get this fight made for November. And we're just going to have to see. But Gary Russell Jr., man, he's been talking the talk, man. He wants all the smoke. A lot of people think he's clout chasing, but in my opinion, he's just a real dude, man. I think he wants to fight, man. He wants himself to stand apart from a lot of guys out here that just making noise, just trying to make themselves look tough. But we're gonna see, because those guys are two excellent fighters. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, guys. You think that's going to be a good fight if they do make it? Gary Russell versus Devin Haney. Would you like to see it? Who would you be backing if they did fight? Let me know in the comment section, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.